Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 5 of Engage Your Senses. Yesterday was such a beautiful day. There was a moment of contact and touch that actually I think I'll remember forever. I'm really enjoying each day, deepening into, or just thinking about that sense in my life and how it is and where it is and what it does. And so, like, yeah, it was a touch of a lifetime. It was just so beautiful. And so today we're engaging with our sense of taste. And so often, I'll have a taster. I'll have a taste of that, or I got a taste of that. So sometimes taste and experiencing life are equated very similarly, and so when I was thinking about taste, I was thinking about, when I taste, I have to really become present and connected to that moment, because taste is in the now. And then it can bring us back into memory. It can remind us of things. Like today, I have this plan to eat some salads from when we were really young, our childhood. There's certain salads that we would have always eaten. And so I'm like, wow, that sense of taste, that sense of, memory embodied in taste. And so, today we will again start on our tummies and venture on and up. So welcome back. It's very nice to see you all. So come, and it's getting brighter. It's like, this is like the choo-choo towards light. It's just wonderful. So come lie on your tummy. Elbows are bent. Head is resting on the back of your hands. And the first thing I'm struck with is the feeling of the coolness of my yoga mat, on the front of my body. The texture of the yoga mat, and I want to position and adjust myself, because as I settle in, I feel more and more crooked as I lie here. I'm like, oh God, I'm so crooked feeling. And some of the crookedness is just inherently how I am, in my wonderfulness. in all of our wonderfulness, there is a kind of an adapted, gestured position that is uniquely you. But then there's an optimal version of that. Nice. And then just rock your bum from side to side. And as I lie here and I tune into my sense of taste, I can taste my coffee. I'm like, yum. I'm just rocking your bum. Nice. And then lengthen down into both legs, squeeze your bum, and just stretch into your legs, like you're
Stretching your legs along the floor. Nice. And then tuck your toes under and stretch into your legs. Point your toes, stretch into your legs. And then tuck your toes under, stretch into your legs. Nice. Rock your heels out and then in, out and then in, and then just wobble your heels out, in, and let them be the same. So my pelvis isn't moving, but my legs are jiggling from side to side. So both out, both in, both out, both in, both out. And just feel that. And it feels like somehow the front of my feet is being engaged or enlivened as I do this. Nice. And now both right, both left, both right, both left. And then as a result, my pelvis, my feet rocking from side to side becomes the engine that moves actually most of my whole body. So just both feet right, both feet left. So heels right, heels left, heels right, heels left, heels right, heels left, heels right, heels left. And just feel that. And just feel how the front of your thighs, you're massaging into the front of your thighs, the pressure and the weight of you, the pressure of the weight of you into the front of the belly, the front of your ribs. Nice. And then just pause. Super. Push your hands into the floor, or push your elbows into the floor actually. Tuck your toes under, lift your belly off the floor, and just lift up as high as you can off the floor, and then place yourself back down again. Pause. Tuck your toes under, drop your head, push your elbows down, reverse backwards, and then drop your belly all the way down. Nice, one more time. Tuck your toes under, drop your head, lift your pelvis off the floor, and either walk your knees in or your elbows back, and pause with your elbows on the floor, hands interlocked, knees on the floor. So you're in a forearm balancing cat pose. Nice. So then round your back and just pause there, deeply rounding into your spine. And just feel that you're tucking your chin in deeply. The top of your head is facing the floor and the back of your neck is lengthening. Shoulders are wide as you push your elbows down. Breath is in your belly. Nice. Soften and relax that. Just come to a neutral position. And one more time. Round your back. Tuck your chin under. Super. Bring both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. And just lengthening back now. Your legs are straight. Your arms are straight. You're pulling back through your heels. And you just feel, how do you awaken into your legs? How do you awaken into your hips? Have a bit of a wiggle. Really feeling and connecting. A feeling of you right now. Nice. Slowly walk your feet forward. Walk your hands back. Pause in a forward fold. So your forward fold can be where your hands are near the floor. It can be where your hands are hanging. It can be where your elbows are on your knees. It could be where you cross your arms and you drop your elbows towards your toes. Main thing is that wherever you are, your lower back feels comfortable. And so if you're hanging and you feel, oh, this feels very heavy because it's first thing in the morning, then put your elbows on your knees. So accommodating for the time of the day that you're doing this yoga, or if you were out digging the garden yesterday that your back is going, oh, I need to go slowly, or those moments of kindness are actually the depth of this yoga. It's noticing and feeling and then changing accordingly. And so as a result, you're having this deep conversation with the sensations of your body. And then later on in your day, when you're doing something, your body and you communicate in a different way. You're learning how to communicate with your body, to track and feel and notice the sensations where it's saying, that's enough right now, or this is too much, or this is perfect, or oh, this is awesome. Nice. Hands to your knees. And then come all the way up to stand. So stand to the front of your mat. This is the first time we've really stood up this month. Day 5. And just stand and pause. So your feet are flat on the floor. Shoulders are wide. Spine is lengthening.
And just savor this moment. So we've been tracking many layers of senses. And so we had the sense of sight, the sense of hearing, the sense of touch, and now taste. So as you stand here, what can you taste? Or what are you longing to taste? Like, is it your breakfast or your coffee in a moment that you'll be tasting? And see, when you think of taste, what happens to you? What is your physical response to that, and what would you like to do about it? So reach your arms wide and bring your palms together as you reach up and look up. Find that length and that stretch, and maybe lean back a little bit. Nice. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. And we're going to roll up again. Roll all the way up, reach your arms wide, palms come together, reach up and maybe lean back a bit. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down, hands to the floor, tuck your chin under so your forehead is coming to your knees. Slowly coming up. When your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide, palms come together. So tuck your chin in so you're now looking forward and pull your elbows down into swan. And then sit your bum down into chair. So it's like you're trying to sit on a chair with your arms out in swan. Then pull your elbows even more down towards your hips. So it's really deep swan. Nice. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs, all the way up as super tall as you can. I'm wiggling my fingers. I'm even kind of trying to rise up on your toes. So you're reaching up as high as you can. And then bend your elbows into swan deeply. Sit your bum down into chair. Pull your elbows deeply back. My chest is popping forward. This deep sense of pulling my elbows and my shoulders backwards as I pull my elbows down towards my hips. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs, come up onto your toes. Reach your fingers, wiggle your fingers. And last one, bend your elbows, come down into swan, sit your bum down, pull your elbows back. Nice, all the way up. Palms come together, round your back forward, bring your hands down, step your right foot back, straight back from your left foot. Bring your left elbow to your knee, and then come all the way up to stand. So now my right foot is back at a 45-degree angle. My left foot is pointing forwards. Reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. And then slide your left hand down your left leg. Slide down as far as you go, and then slide all the way back up again. Reach as high as you can through your fingers. Almost imagine that sense of I'm going to lift up onto my toes as I wiggle my fingers up towards the ceiling. Slide sideways towards the left. How deeply can you go? And then all the way up. Reach, reach really far. Reach. Sinead was telling me a joke last night. I can't remember it, but it's just reminded me of it. Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering jokes. So one more time, slide sideways. Find a place either above your knee or below your knee and pause. And then widen through your chest. Reach out into your arms and you're in a triangle pose. Left leg, you're resting on it. Right arm is gliding upwards, reaching upwards. Nice. Bend your right elbow, hand to your hip. Turn and look towards the floor. Bend your front knee. Bring both hands down to the floor. Turn your back toe. Drop your right knee to the floor. And then rock back with your hips. And then rock forward. Rock back with your hips. And forward. So do you enjoy tasting things? Think about that. Do you enjoy food? And do you save your food? Do you go, this tastes amazing? Do you put effort into the taste of things? What's your relationship to taste? Is taste not really important? Is it just food is food and that's wonderful?
Rocking back, pause, lengthening through that front leg as you sit your bum back. Forehead is dropping down. Nice. Rock back into your downward dog. Pause. Legs are long, arms are long. Pull back into your heels. And then slowly walk all the way forward with your feet. Walk, 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 walk. Bend your knees deeply. Round your back. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Other side. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, arching your back, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot straight back behind the right foot. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, and then come all the way up to stand. So now you're standing with your right foot forward, toes pointing forward, left foot at a 45-degree angle. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. And then reach tall through that left arm, and then slide down with your right hand down that right leg. Tall and up, reach as high as you can. Like imagine that you're going to come up onto your toes as you reach up, that you're wiggling your fingers to get taller and then go sideways. Travel down that right leg. How far do you travel? Down to the foot, down to the knee. Chest is still sideways, head is sideways. All the way up, reaching up, long and tall. Next time you go down, pause either above the knee or below the knee and pause. Widen your chest. Find a place of support with your leg. Deepen your breath. Right now, what can you taste? Is it a sense that you're with like randomly, or is it only when you're eating? Nice. Bend your left elbow, bring your right elbow to your right knee, turn towards the floor, left hand down, left knee down, and then rock forward and backwards. You know, sense of smell and sense of taste are so inherently combined, like so incredibly so, that actually often without a sense of smell that we don't have a sense of taste. So where does taste and smell, like when you go to taste right now, as you rock forward and backwards, where's the sensation of taste in your face or in your brain, or where do you do that in you? Like where, if you could point it, oh, this is where it's happening. Oh, what a great question. Where the hell is my taste? It's amazing. What a great question. So, next time you sit your bum back, pause. Nice. Bring both knees back. Bring your knees a little bit wider. Walk your hands one handprint forward, and then sit your bum back into a long child's pose. So my knees are wide. My bum is never going to get back to my heels. My hands are tractioned onto the mat, and then I'm pulling deeply back through my sit bones. And I'm just creating length back through the body. So down isn't as important as back and long. Nice. Come all the way up. Come sit on your mat. Legs are long in front of you. And reach your arms forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back into a bow and arrow. Bring your right fingers to the floor. Twist towards the right.
Just such an awesome, simple, basic twist, but just really, I find my ground again. I'm like, oh yeah, this is where I am. Oh, it's full light outside. Here, because there's quite a lot of bushes, we see darkness. Also, it's facing west, whereas that side, the east, is really bright. Amazing. Twisting, opening, breathing. Change. Bring your both arms forward, pull your left elbow back, twist towards the left. Deeply. Find your breath. And come back to center. Come lie on the floor. Come down, lie on the floor. And so after the class, the first thing that you taste, if you remember, you may not remember this, but, or at some stage today, or this time tomorrow, you'll remember that you forgot it all. See if you can just pause for a moment and really savor the moment and savor the taste. And notice, how do I taste? Where do I feel that in my body? And depending on what you're tasting, it could be something delicious, it could be something disgusting. And so see, like when you're tasting something, what is your physical response to the taste of it? And just notice that. You know, what do you gain from eating this thing? In a sensory way, not only nutrition, but sensory. What is the sensory load or information? Nice. So you can either have your legs straight, your knees bent, soles of your feet together, or some other version of resting on the floor. How wonderful. This is lovely. I will see you all tomorrow. For Sunday Yum, we'll be on the floor only. And we're going to be face up on the floor, so not face down on the floor for the whole thing. Thanks for joining me. Really, really, such a pleasure to be here. And welcome to there's a few newbies out there, Odette and Colette and Mary. It's very nice to have you. It's awesome. I love it. And Linda as well. It's nice. There's new people arriving all the time. It's very cool. So yes, if you're new, tell me about you. I'd love to know that you're out there. And Deirdre, yes, great. Okay, ciao.